Some of you know us, some of you don't. Some of you fear us, and some of you welcome us. Well, whatever your thoughts, we are still offer our love and heartfelt compassion to each and every one of you. We are made up of an alliance of benevolent star cultures, stellans, and we have been here since the dawn of mankind. The starships appearing in your skies not only prove our historical and ancient relationship to early humankind, but are also symbols of truth for modern humanity and signify our collective history with humankind. The statement and message we are communicating at this time is that we want all people of all cultures, human nations, to understand that the star nations love you all and hope to one day soon be welcome as friends in and around your communities. Ultimately, we will not force you to make any decisions, for it is against our cosmic laws to interfere with human free will and spiritual development. We only ask you to look within your hearts to know the truth and to welcome us as friends. Be wary of any false displays of star-like craft, especially if it is threatening, violent, or fearful in nature, for it will be an attempt by the elitists, cabal, to injure our collective friendship. There have been paramilitary operations who have stolen some of our starcrafts, usually by shooting them down and calling them crashes, and then have reverse engineered the technology to the best of their efforts. These same groups have captured the surviving starcraft occupants and have kept them in detention, forcing them to assist corrupt scientists and technicians. Many of your abductions were actually carried out by humans using this technology in order to psychologically harm our contactees and to create fear and distrust. Likewise, paramilitary groups are also being paid to spread disinformation about star people in order to keep the public confused, angry, and afraid. Our future goal, when you are ready and no longer under the influence of egotistical leaders and military minds, is to befriend all of you and welcome you into the Federation of Stars, Star Nation. The report about your ancient history is filled with many untruths. That is, the truth of your history has been distorted and rewritten for religious, political, and military reasons. For many years we have attempted to cooperate with your governments, leaders, military, and people of economic influence, sometimes referred to as the cabal. We have not restricted our efforts to any one particular nation, and despite our efforts, we have failed to reach a mutually beneficial form of cooperation. Our strongest effort came with an agreement with 4 of your governments: United States of America, People's Republic of China, USSR, and Europe. In April 1964, that agreement was woefully neglected and deceitfully manipulated by cabal operatives, men of power and influence bent on world domination, until September 2005. At that time, after an exhaustive effort to remedy the underhanded attempts to steal our technology and permanently stall our contact attempts with humanity, we proceeded to invalidate the 41-year-old agreement. Many of the technologies you see today were gifts from the star nations, given as a way of ensuring your collective evolution into a developed civilization capable of joining the interstellar cultures in your galaxy. This was all negotiated in the 1964 agreement. Military organizations, including those of a public or secret nature, have attacked our people at every opportunity, as well made it difficult for us to serve Earth Planet with her required spiritual maintenance. Today, let us begin the return to peaceful cooperation and open dialogue. Today we ask your governments and decision makers, public and secret, honest and dishonest, to begin the process of a full public disclosure on Stellan cultures, Stellan visitations, and Stellan technology. We feel that at this time that human beings are ready for the truth. Our interaction with humans in the past has been unsuccessful because of ego-minded and corrupt individuals. Example, cabal, elitists, magicians, priests, certain industrialists and militarists, all working together in concert to prevent the common and good-willed humans from knowing the truth about Stellans. This again has been based on fear. Global society is swimming in fear, and this has been orchestrated by those same groups of elites who have labeled us as evil. They have sponsored many Hollywood films depicting our kind as mass-murdering monsters who thirst for human blood. Traditionally speaking, we have been inappropriately labeled as UFOs, unidentified flying objects, extraterrestrials, ETs, extraterrestrial biological entities, EBE, and woefully as aliens. All of these labels are based on fear tactics to distance us from humans of good faith and intention. We are people just as you are people. You are human people, we are star people. We are Stellan people. In this manner of thinking, we prefer the terms Stellans, star persons, star visitors.